The story begins in the narrow, bustling streets of Naples, where life for the working class was defined by hardship and the constant need for affordable, quick sustenance for their families. In this humble setting, local bakers crafted simple flatbreads topped with oil, herbs, and cheese. These modest creations were designed to provide a cheap, filling meal for the hungry masses. The pivotal turning point arrived with the introduction of tomatoes to the markets of Europe. Though initially feared by many as poisonous, the poor of Naples embraced this vibrant fruit. They began layering the bright red slices onto their bread to create a revolutionary flavor. This humble street food, born from necessity and innovation, slowly transformed into a daily staple. It evolved from a survival meal into a beloved, essential component of the local culture. The turning point occurred in 1889, when a new iconic combination was finally brought forth. Tomato, mozzarella, and basil were carefully arranged to mirror the colors of the Italian flag. This artistic choice elevated the dish from a common snack to a national culinary symbol. It became a proud representation of Italian identity, celebrated by everyone from peasants to royalty. The scent of baking dough and bubbling cheese wafted through the crowded, ancient stone alleys. Children played in the shadows of tall buildings while their parents queued for fresh bread. The bakers worked with rhythmic precision, stretching the dough with hands calloused by years laboring. Every ingredient was chosen for its accessibility, ensuring the meal remained affordable for every worker. The arrival of the tomato changed everything, adding a tangy sweetness that balanced the salt. It was a culinary revolution happening quietly in the corners of a very busy city. The vibrant red color against the white cheese created a visual feast for the eyes. People began to gather around the ovens, drawn by the irresistible aroma of the crust. This simple flatbread became a bridge between the struggles of life and the joy eating. It was more than just sustenance. It was a testament to human creativity and resilience. The pride of the bakers grew with every successful batch pulled from the glowing hearth. Word spread quickly through the neighborhoods, turning the humble street food into a local legend. The combination of fresh basil added a fragrant, earthy note that completed the perfect profile. It was a masterpiece of simplicity, requiring only the finest local ingredients and honest work. The streets of Naples hummed with the energy of a city discovering its own flavor. Each bite told the story of a people who found beauty in the most basic. The legacy of this dish was forged in the heat of those small, wood-fired ovens. It captured the spirit of Italy, blending history and tradition into a single, warm slice. The transformation was complete, turning a survival meal into an emblem of pure culinary artistry. The world would soon learn the name of this humble dish born in the streets. It was the dawn of a global phenomenon that would eventually reach every distant shore. The bakers stood tall, knowing they had created something that would outlast their own lives. Their hands, stained with flour and tomato, were the architects of a new culinary era. The narrow streets of Naples became the cradle of a tradition that would span generations. Every ingredient was a tribute to the fertile soil and the golden sun of Italy. The mozzarella, creamy and rich, melted perfectly into the vibrant, sun-ripened sauce of the tomatoes. The basil leaves, plucked fresh from the garden, provided a final touch of aromatic grace. It was a symphony of flavors that resonated with the hearts of all who tasted. The simple flatbread had become a canvas for the soul of a proud, hard-working nation. The legacy of the Naples bakers remains etched in the history of global food culture. They proved that greatness can emerge from the most modest and unlikely of beginnings today. The story of pizza is a story of adaptation, passion, and the love of food. It is a reminder that even the simplest things can bring us all together eventually. The streets of Naples still echo with the footsteps of those who first shared bread. Their innovation paved the way for the massive industry that now feeds the entire world. The journey of the pizza is a testament to the power of small, consistent steps. From the humble oven to the global stage, it has traveled a long, beautiful road. The colors of the flag remain a symbol of the dish's deep, historic Italian roots. It continues to evolve, yet the heart of the original recipe remains forever the same. The spirit of Naples lives on in every slice served in cities across the globe. It is a universal language of comfort, understood by people from every walk of life. The transformation from survival to celebration is the true magic of this iconic food item. We look back at those narrow streets with wonder at how much has changed since. The legacy of the bakers continues to inspire new generations of chefs and food lovers. Their simple, honest work created a foundation for a culinary tradition that knows no borders. The story of pizza is truly the story of humanity's shared love for good food. And so, the humble flatbread began its remarkable journey to conquer the hearts of millions. Following the success in Naples, waves of Italian immigrants traveled across the globe seeking better lives. They carried their cherished culinary traditions with them, planting the seeds of pizza in foreign soil. Initially met with curiosity and hesitation in new lands, the simple flatbread quickly won over hearts. It evolved as it adapted to local tastes, incorporating diverse ingredients found in these new homes. From small, family-run ovens in distant cities to the massive global industry that exists today, pizza has transcended its humble origins to become a universal language of comfort and celebration. Its journey from the impoverished streets of Naples to every corner of the world is remarkable. This serves as a powerful testament to how small, simple beginnings lead to extraordinary success. Just as the pizza evolved through patience and adaptation, so too does your personal journey. Learning English is a series of small, consistent steps that eventually lead to profound growth. Each word you master is like a new ingredient added to your expanding linguistic recipe. The process requires time, but it builds a foundation for meaningful connection with the world. You are crafting your own narrative, blending your unique background with the nuances of English. Like the bakers of old, you are taking basic elements and transforming them into something that resonates with others, allowing you to share your story across vast cultural divides. Do not be discouraged by the initial hesitation you might feel when speaking a new language. Remember that even the most iconic culinary traditions began as simple, untested ideas in streets. Your persistence will turn these small efforts into a skill that bridges gaps between people. Embrace the mistakes as part of the recipe, for they are essential to your development. Every conversation is an opportunity to refine your flavor, to adjust your tone and rhythm. As you continue to study, you are building a bridge to new opportunities and friendships. The world is waiting to hear what you have to say, just as it waited. It waited for the world to discover the simple joy of a perfectly baked pizza. Stay committed to your path, knowing that every lesson brings you closer to global fluency. Your growth is a testament to the power of human adaptation and the desire for connection, which remains the most important ingredient in any successful human endeavor. Keep practicing, keep learning, and watch as your own story reaches every corner of life. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single word, spoken with quiet confidence. Let your voice be heard, and let your unique perspective enrich the global conversation today. Just as pizza conquered the world, your dedication will surely conquer the challenge of English. Consider how the tomato, once feared, became the vibrant heart of the world's favorite dish. You too can transform your perceived weaknesses into your greatest strengths through consistent daily practice. The aroma of fresh bread in a Naples alleyway is not so different from your progress. It starts as a faint scent, a subtle improvement, before becoming something everyone can recognize. Every time you open your book or listen to a lesson, you are kneading the dough. You are preparing your mind to rise, to expand, and to take a new, beautiful shape. The history of pizza is a history of resilience, of people who refused to give up. They brought their culture to strange lands and turned their struggle into a global triumph. Your journey with English is equally significant, representing your commitment to growth and self-improvement. Do not rush the process, for the best pizzas require time in the heat of ovens. Your linguistic skills are maturing in the same way, gaining depth and complexity with time. Think of the basil and cheese as the vocabulary and grammar you carefully select each day. When balanced correctly, they create a masterpiece that communicates your thoughts clearly and with heart. The world is hungry for your unique voice, just as it was hungry for pizza. Share your thoughts, engage with others, and let your confidence grow with every single sentence. The path may seem long, but look back at how far you have already traveled. Small beginnings are the foundation of all great things, and you have already begun. Stay focused on the goal, and remember that every small step is a victory achieved. The global reach of pizza proves that simple ideas can indeed change the entire world. Your dedication to learning English is changing your world, one word at a time today. Imagine the future where you speak with ease, connecting with people from every single country. That future is built on the foundation of the work you are doing right now. Be proud of your effort, for it is the secret ingredient to your eventual success. The story of pizza is your story, a narrative of transformation and reaching for greatness. Keep the fire of your curiosity burning bright, just like the ovens of old Naples. Your passion will guide you through the difficult moments and lead you toward your goals. Never underestimate the power of a simple, consistent effort repeated day after day after day. You are becoming a master of your own destiny, crafting a life filled with meaning. The world is waiting for your contribution, so speak up and let your story shine. Continue your journey with joy, knowing that you are capable of achieving truly great things.